The Bill Ritter Show, starring Bill Ritter. Sponsored by McCain and Palin. We're just like our voters, old and stupid. In our last episode, Augie's Hard Lemonade stand was a Sunday success. There was just one problem. Liquor sales weren't allowed on Sundays. Here's how it really went down.
Pa?
Yes, Augie?
We made a lot of money selling my lemonade today.
A whole lot of money, but I'm going to have to shut down your lemonade stand, son.
But why, Pa?
We're not allowed to sell liquor here on Sundays.
But, Pa, as governor, you made a law that allows lesbians to go bowling without underpants. Can't you make a new law that changes their puritanical thinking?
Augie, where in tarnation did you learn a word like puritanical?
Miss Crump, Pa, she's teaching sexual education.
Sexual education? What'd she tell you about sex?
Well, Pa, all men have a penis, and all women have a Virginia. And if a man puts his penis in Virginia, he'll have a baby. Pa, please don't send me to that summer camp in Virginia.
Son, you're mixed up. It's not Virginia's you got to worry about. It's Connecticut.
Is it Wisconsin, Pa? Remember when I went to Wisconsin with Aunt Bee? Is it Wisconsin?
Drop it, Aug.
Pa?
Augie, you little douche.
Are you going to change the law so I can keep selling my lemonade on Sundays?
I reckon I just might.
And Governor Ritter changed the law to allow liquor sales on Sunday. However, thousands of drunks turned to the streets, which created quite a problem for Mayor John Hickenlooper. There were not enough jail cells in Denver to house all the non-violent drunken offenders.
Now looky here, Bill. There's public urination all over the city, and I'm not going to look the other way. For one thing, I don't want to get any pee on myself. They're breaking the law, Bill, and as long as I'm mayor of this city, I'm obliged to enforce the law.
Settle down, Hick. Nobody's telling you not to enforce the law. But can't you move them through the courts faster and give them all community service?
You know how the court system works here, Bill. Our judges have their hands full, not enforcing the marijuana laws. And now you want to pile up extra work on them? If that happens, I sure as heck ain't going to win re-election. I could really use your help here, Bill. The whole damn city's turned into a giant urinal.
Well, Hick, I reckon I might have a solution to our problem.
Ooh, what's that, Bill?
There are a whole lot of empty rooms at the governor's mansion. I mean, it's just me, Augie, and Aunt Bee. And since she's been banging that state trooper, she's out most nights.
What are you saying, Bill?
I'm saying she's a horny old toad, and we should house nonviolent offenders at my place.
But who's going to guard them?
I bet dollars to donuts that once Aunt Bee sees all them men in prison jumpsuits, she'll never leave the grounds again.
Aunt Bee was excited at first. But once she had to fix meals for all those prisoners, her sex drive flew right out the window. And let's face it, Aunt Bee can be a real bitch when she's not getting laid.
Cold cereal's all there is. Take it or leave it. Billy, where the hell are you?
He spent the night at Miss Crump's house, Aunt Bee. I bet he gave Miss Crump a real good banging.
Watch your mouth, young man. Text your father and tell him to get his ass over here now.
Just then, a protester threw rocks at the governor's mansion.
What in the world?
It's me, it's Douglas T. Ha ha!
Douglas T. Bruce, you could not have picked a worse day to throw rocks at the governor's mansion.
I picked this day because the governor's wrong. He's breaking the law as the day is long.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Keep housing prisoners and the governor's through.
Douglas T. Bruce was right. Not when he kicked the photographer, but this time it was against the law to house prisoners at the mansion. And Douglas T. came all the way into town just to screw up the governor's plan. Tune in tomorrow for another exciting episode of The Bill Ritter Show.